Indiana Pacers, I would like to start off this video by congratulating you guys on a wonderful season. Tyrese Halliburton's first playoff run, basically as the number one guy. What a great season. Traded for Pascal, he helped a lot. He fit your team. The 1-2 punch between those two guys are really good. You guys made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Isn't that amazing? Clap it up, clap it up. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on a wonderful season. Even though you got swept by Boston. I wanted to start off the video by saying that because that's probably the only nice thing I'm gonna say. You guys are the sorriest, and I mean the sorriest Eastern Conference Final team I've ever seen in my entire life. Are you kidding me? You guys should be up 3-1 right now, bruh. Instead of me being able to celebrate your victory, being up 3-1, I gotta sit here and talk about how the Boston Celtics went to the finals. Are you kidding me? How did y'all choke 3 games like that? The worst Eastern Conference Finals team I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. I know they got there through injuries and stuff. I mean, that's the story of the Eastern players. Eastern playoffs. Every single team had their star player injured, basically. But my God, the number 1 offense for the Boston Celtics versus the number 2 offense in the Indiana Pacers. Like, I think that them being both being offensive juggernauts was a big reason why this series was competitive. You feel me? It came down to the defensive end and basically executing at the end of games. That to me was probably going to be the most important things for both teams. Even though Boston was the number 2 defense, like, can they get stops against that offense, and can Indiana dig deep and get stops if they want to win to win this series? You know what I'm saying? But like, to be able to compete with them, have 3 close games and literally choke them all away. Like, bro, that was a Hall of Fame choke job that the Indiana Pacers did, bro. Like, for 3 out of the 4 games, they just decided to play CTE basketball. How? In the first game, you let it go to overtime because you didn't foul, you didn't call a timeout, and you kept turning the ball over. Game 3, game 4, you just didn't know how to score at the end of games. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm watching game 4, for example, and I'm watching Boston and Indiana go back and forth making terrible plays. Indiana didn't score the last 3 minutes and 33 seconds of game 4. Are you kidding me? To be able to compete with Boston without Tyrese Halliburton for game 3 and game 4, to be up, to be down, to come back, be up double digits in both games, bro. Both games. Like in game 3, they were up big. They were up 18. Then Boston got up and started getting a bunch of stops. They had 4 straight possessions with blocks. Boston's defense was horrible in game 3, for at least the first half. Then the second half came in. They dug deep defensively. This is exactly why I said this was a series where whoever plays the best defense probably wins. And obviously Boston was the better defensive team. So if they locked in defensively and stopped that offense, they would be able to win. And that's how they won this series basically. They had 4 straight possessions in game 3 with blocks. And that turned into fast break points, easy points in transition, and all that. Like, bro, take care of the basketball. Execute on offense. Be better defensively. I understand they weren't great defensively. They were a bottom 10 defense, but they were better in the playoffs. They had the offense to keep up. You just needed to dig in defensively and not play dumb basketball. But apparently the Indiana Pacers are allergic to playing smart basketball. Oh my God. I got to sit here and really congratulate the Boston Celtics for reaching their 23rd final. Do you understand how painful that is? Do you understand that? Do you understand what you're putting me through right now? I mean, I can't think of anything worse to do right now. But I got to do it. I got to do it. You know why? Because they won. They swept y'all. Instead of you guys being up 3-1 and game 5 being today, I gotta be like, congratulations to the Boston Celtics for reaching 23rd final. No, I'm not gonna congratulate them on nothing. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna do none of that, because this is the easiest path to the finals of all time. Now, let me preface this by saying multiple things can be true at the same time. It was easy because one, the East is just not good. All right. If I were to make a list of like the 7 to 10 best teams in the league, most of them are probably coming the West. Let's be completely honest. OKC, Minnesota, Denver, a healthy Clippers team, Dallas, obviously. Like, that's 5 teams, right? The East is just too easy. There's just not enough high level teams in the East besides Boston. The Knicks were good, but obviously they're very injured. Milwaukee never showed a consistent stretch of dominant basketball. The Miami Heat injured, can't score. This is the Orlando Magic and Indiana Pacers' first time in the playoffs in how long? The Cleveland Cavaliers were good for a stretch and then forgot how to play basketball for like the last 2 months of the season. You have the Philadelphia 76ers who had Joel Embiid injury and they ended up going like under 500 and dropping from like the 4th seed to all the way to the 8th seed at one point. Like, it was just easy. There was just no high level competition. There was no dominant basketball in the East besides the Boston Celtics. So that's one. 2, everybody hurt. Everybody. Dame hurt. Giannis hurt. Jimmy hurt. Donovan Mitchell hurt. Tyrese Halliburton hurt. Like, they played every single team without their star player for multiple games. Like, nobody else had nobody else had a chance. Nobody else had a chance. And again, I still think Boston would have made the finals. They were just dominant. Boston Celtics were just dominant throughout the regular season, bro. They were number 1 offense, number 2 defense, as I already said. So they should have ran through the conference, but my God, like, no resistance at all, bro. Like, Indiana gave them probably their best fight. I will shout out Cleveland. They did put up a pretty good fight in Game 5, but like, Indiana was up double digits multiple games, bro, and just was like, you know what? We don't want to win here. Oh my God, bro. The worst Eastern Conference Finals team in the history of the NBA, bro. Terrible. Absolutely terrible, bro. They was pissing me off, bro. I'm not an Indiana fan, but I have to hate watch because my team's not in the playoffs right now. And now I gotta see the Boston Celtics in the finals. I'm an Indiana hater, bro. And Dallas is up 3-1. Indiana was able to force a Game 5 last night. Story of the game, honestly, is what I've been saying these past few videos, if you've been watching. Your stars are going to lead you to wins. Your stars are going to lead you to wins. Last night, Anthony Edwards had 29 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, an assist shy of a triple-double. Karl Anthony Towns, who was literally couldn't make a shot, was 0 for 8 from 3 in game 3. Comes back, hits 4-4 from downtown, 29 minutes. He did foul out. He did have a lot of dumb fouls in the game, but that's probably the only thing you could pick on in his entire Game 4 performance, because he was magnificent on offensive end. 25 points, 20 of them came in the second half, 9 of 13, again 4-4 from 3. He was amazing. You get good games from your star players. Everybody else can chip in what they chip in usually, and you win. Like, this is a defensive first team, so can they get stops? And can their 2 guys score, get everybody else open, draw attention so the role players can get their buckets when they can get them? And for the first 3 games, again, Edwards and Towns were not doing that because they weren't hitting shots. Now you get a game where they play really good defense. Also on the other side, you have Luka, who was 7 for 21. He did have a triple-double. You have Kyrie Luka, 6 for 18. Like, that's the game. Luka has been killing them, but he didn't kill them last night. Kyrie didn't kill them last night. And you have Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns stepping up when they need it the most. You see, Anthony Edwards almost had a triple-double. I said he needs to match or get close to the production that Luka is giving, and he did that. He did that. He had a very good game. If they want to bring this to 6, they have to have the very similar games to what they did today, or last night, I should say. They have to have very similar games to what they did last night. Karl Anthony Towns, no foul trouble, please, for the love of God, man. You're too good to be in foul trouble. You too good to be having all these dumb fouls. Okay. Don't foul. Gobert also, I thought, had a pretty good game. Mike Conley and Jaden McDaniels, their starting lineup was pretty good. Can the bench guys, the Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kyle Anderson, give you good minutes? I think Kyle Anderson, I think he's been giving them pretty good minutes off the bench for them. They have these lineups where they downsize, where not he's playing the 4 and like Nas Reed or Cat is playing the 5, and I think those lineups have been pretty good. But as long as one of this Coach Finch, or I guess Michael Norrie, who's coaching right now, keep one of them on the floor at all times. Ant or Cat, run offense through them. Attack Luka Doncic when he's on defense. Most importantly, you have to keep playing high level defense. That's their formula. Their offense wasn't great in the regular season. It's been pretty damn good in the playoffs, but they're a defensive first team. They have to lean defense. They have to stop Luka. They have to get the ball out of his hands and not let him feel too comfortable. Same with Kyrie. Make it as difficult as possible for them to get the ball and to get shots off. Okay? Because nobody else on Dallas is really consistently hitting shots. PJ Washington, I feel like he misses every single 3. He'll make some in the fourth quarter for some random reason, but for the most part, he has been hitting his 3s. Daniel Gafford has been pretty good. They're getting him all the lobs. I will shout him out. Derek Lively didn't play. They said on the broadcast he might be good for Game 5, coming back from the next sprain. So we'll see if he can give them some production, because Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber, who just came back from injury, they just don't have what Derek Lively has. They don't have the defense. They don't have the athleticism. They don't have the shot blocking. They're gonna miss that when Daniel Gafford's not on the court. Minnesota, good win for Game 5. They were down 0-3. So how possible is it for them to win this series? History says 0.00000% chance. But hey, we'll see. I didn't really shout out Boston. I guess I should say something about them. 23rd final appearance. Yay. Jaylen Brown, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. I thought it was well deserved. I said in one of my previous videos that I think he's been better than Tatum overall. He played 44 minutes last game, 29 points. Very good defense. He's a menace in transition. I'll give him that. Jaylen Brown in transition is like, he is an absolute menace. He's so strong. He's so fast. He's very athletic. He's a pretty good finisher, bro. So I'll give him that. Tatum, he did have a good game. He had 28. You get good games from Derek White. Jrue Holiday, the clutchest defender in the NBA. Second, we'll give it to Bam, because of course we're Bam fans. But clutchest defender in the NBA. He just gets every steal, every loose ball, every offensive rebound. Just he makes all the little plays. Him and Derek White, all the little plays for Boston that it's so tremendous and backbreaking for the other team. Again, easy path, but I guess a finals appearance is a finals appearance. So I guess good job or whatever. That's all the hype you'll get from me. Before we end this video, please, Dallas, please beat them, bro. Please, I'm begging you. I can't live my life with seeing Jason Tatum get a ring before Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. I can't do that, you know. And I'm on Twitter, so I see the Boston Celtics fans. Like I can't deal with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't respond to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody responds to me. But like I see all the beef between Heat fans and Celtics fans, and I see the delusion that Celtics fans have, and I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. So please, Dallas, I'm begging you to beat them. All right? Please. We are all Maverick fans. We are all Luka fans. We are all Kyrie fans. From now on. You understand me? If you are a Celtics fan, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want you over here. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even care. You could dislike the video. I don't care. Get out. We are all Mavericks fans now. All right. But that's all from me today. Obviously, if Indiana didn't choke, they'd be playing today. But there's no games today. Dallas and Minnesota will play their game 5 tomorrow. And I'll have a recap for you after that. But until then, thank y'all for watching and listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll wait for you because sometimes I understand you guys might be so infatuated with me that you guys might might not have liked the video and subscribed yet. So I'll give y'all some time. Oh, you did it? Okay, good. But anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.